You won't believe what you're about to hear. Let me tell you, the world of Hollywood icons isn't as glamorous as it seems behind the scenes. One of the most beloved actresses, LisaRaye McCoy, known for her beauty, strength, and resilience, was suddenly thrust into the most heartbreaking journey a mother could ever imagine. At 57 years old, Lisa faced the unthinkable. She had to say goodbye to her daughter Kai after a shocking and devastating diagnosis turned their lives upside down. Now, let's get into it. You know LisaRaye, right? The same woman who graced red carpets, starred in iconic films, and built a reputation as an unbreakable Hollywood star. But behind that confident smile, behind the glamorous photos and interviews, there was a woman just like any of us. Vulnerable, loving, and fiercely protective of her family. Her daughter, Kai, was not just her world. She was her light, her joy. And Lisa always made it clear that her daughter came first no matter what. That was Lisa's reality. The fame, the success, the spotlight. But at the heart of it all was a mother who would do anything to protect her child. But one day, things started to change. It wasn't an instant shock. At first, it was small things. Just a little tiredness, some headaches, and weight shifts that could be brushed off as stress. Like so many of us, Kai figured it was just part of life's ups and downs. But Lisa, being the caring and protective mother that she is, wasn't convinced. She pushed Kai to see doctors to get tests done just to make sure. And at first, everything seemed fine. The results didn't say much. And for a while, they thought it was just another one of those mysterious phases that young people go through. But soon, things took a dramatic and terrifying turn. It wasn't until one fateful evening when Kai collapsed at home. That's when the family's nightmare truly began. The rushed hospital trip, the doctors running tests, and the fear that settled in every corner of their lives. Lisa and Kai went from living a life under the spotlight to facing a much darker reality behind closed doors. The news they received was nothing short of devastating. Kai was diagnosed with a rare aggressive autoimmune disease that attacked her body's own tissues and organs. The disease was already in an advanced stage, and the doctors could only offer treatments to slow its progression. There was no cure. Can you imagine the shock, the heartbreak? LisaRaye McCoy, a woman who had faced her fair share of challenges in Hollywood, now faced something far greater. Her daughter, the light of her life, was fighting a battle that no one could win. From attending glamorous events and taking meetings to sleepless nights by her daughter's hospital bed, everything changed in an instant. The woman who once shone in the public eye, who had built her career on strength and poise, was now consumed with the pain of a mother watching her child suffer. It wasn't the life she had expected. It wasn't the life she had built. But this was her reality now, and it was a battle she was prepared to fight no matter what. But here's where the story gets even more emotional. LisaRaye McCoy, known for being private about her personal life, chose to keep this pain, this heartbreak, hidden from the world. She didn't immediately share the news with her fans. In fact, for months, there were no posts, no public sightings, and no updates. Fans and media outlets were left to wonder, was she okay? Was she sick? Was something wrong? Rumors started swirling about everything from financial trouble to a personal crisis. But all the while, Lisa kept silent. And then one day, everything changed. She finally broke her silence in the most raw and vulnerable way. In an Instagram video filmed from what appeared to be Kai's hospital room, LisaRaye opened her heart to the world. The woman we knew for her strength and poise was now showing us her true pain, her deepest fears. "I know many of you have been wondering where I've been," she began, her voice shaky with emotion. "Today, I'm ready to share something deeply personal." And with those words, the world learned the heartbreaking truth. Her daughter Kai was fighting for her life against a rare and aggressive disease. And the prognosis was grim. This was no longer just a celebrity heartbreak. It was a mother's struggle, a family's battle against the most unimaginable odds. And what makes this story different is the way LisaRaye opened up in such a personal way, sharing the pain she had been carrying for months. She didn't hide from it. She shared it with the world. Not for sympathy, but because she knew her fans needed to understand what she was going through. "I want to be real with y'all," she said, tearing up. They're telling us there's only so much time left. We're doing everything we can, but I'm preparing for the hardest goodbye a mother could ever face. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite the overwhelming pain and grief, LisaRaye and her daughter Kai showed an unbelievable amount of strength in the face of this devastating diagnosis. You won't believe how they managed to hold on to each other in the midst of a storm that no one could have predicted. While the public only saw the tear-filled video and heard about the heartbreaking prognosis, there was much more happening behind the scenes. A journey of love, forgiveness, and personal transformation that would shock everyone.